What's going on, guys? Welcome to our second to last Better Call Saul leak for Season 6. Let's get right into it.
This episode is called Waterworks, and it looks like this is a reference to Kim selling sprinklers in Titusville, Florida. Here are some shots of Vince standing outside the sprinkler store mentioned in 611. It looks like we'll finally get some updates on how Kim has been. However, Waterworks might also be a reference to Jimmy getting caught. As Redditor Big P Value pointed out, Waterworks comes before go to jail on the Monopoly board.
Tom Schnauz has said that we'll learn more about what was said during Gene's phone call. It turns out that the phone call dialogue has been leaked not once but twice. A Redditor named McMike8 uncovered the audio using the German dub, and another awesome YouTuber named the OST Guy used noise filtering. Combining the German and English versions for the most complete version of the dialogue, it looks like Saul says something like the following. Look, don't lecture me, huh? You have no idea what I did or didn't do, okay? Why don't you turn yourself in? You don't need to worry about me. You don't need to worry about me. They can only hang me once. Look, Kim, what do you say we do? Now, it looks like Kim wants Saul to turn himself in, but he's not having any of it. I'd love to see this scene from Kim's perspective in a future episode. Moving on to discuss some new stills, we have a picture of Gene wearing a sweater and another picture of Gene wearing a sweater. Tom Schnauz back at it again with the scoops, described this episode in one word as descent, and also said that it represents a further downward spiral for Jimmy. Also, we have episode descriptions in two languages, English and Spanish. The English one is that stakes are raised when a discovery is made, and the Spanish one says Saul prepares himself for a signing. Years later, a Florida suburb resident leads a normal life working for an irrigation systems company. Gene's identity is threatened by the person he least expected.
There are not one, but two conclusions that we can draw from this description. Marion will uncover Saul's identity. Basically confirmed, Tom Schnauz said that Marion is very smart and that she's going to look out for her boy. Vince said he directed Carol Burnett quite a bit in this episode and also let something slip about an element of this episode starting with a B. Some are saying basement, but at the end of the day, we just don't know yet. Number two, Kim will show up. As we've mentioned, there is a scene where Kim is smoking outside of Saul's office with some dude wearing a beanie. We thought the scene would show up last time, but it didn't. Still, we're optimistic that this scene will happen in episode 612. Maybe Kim will interact with Jesse as she's waiting outside Saul's office to give him divorce papers. Since we haven't gotten the candle teaser yet, maybe Kim will represent Saul in his final battle with the law. We also know, as we've mentioned before, that Walt and Jesse will return in either this episode or the finale. They'll have one scene each. These, and I quote, powerful scenes will help illustrate the kind of person Jimmy McGill is.
Let's switch gears and talk about the episode teaser. Some guy on Reddit named The Spectre Still Haunts did a bunch of detective work and found that the next episode's teaser is the exact same audio from episode 501 last season when Gene is listening to the police scanner. However, we can expect Omaha police to show up as per leaks. There's actually a confirmed scene from next episode that I'll describe for y'all right now. Shout out to the New York Times for interviewing Bob Odenkirk before the season started and grabbing this scoop. Anyways, the reporter was on set when 612 was shot and described the following. Gene is in a house drunkenly creeping around and stealing watches when all of a sudden he sees a dismaying sight. Another male actor arrives and they engage in a cat and mouse game all over the house, and the entire time, Gene is silent. My guess is that this male actor is the guy with cancer from last episode, and that the meds didn't work on him as well as Jimmy thought they would. It could also be Buddy or Jeff. Who do y'all think this actor is?
Our penultimate leak is also pretty insane. Somebody at AMC slipped up big time and actually aired the teaser for the finale ahead of time. It's linked in the description, but basically it's Gene saying that he's trying to order a Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro. In other words, it looks like he will try to disappear in the finale. So it's safe to say that something happens in the finale that causes Saul to have to pull a Houdini real quick. It's also the first of these teasers to be in color, and it's a zoomed out shot of Jimmy's esteem in the desert from season 5. Our friend Asern Fish's theory is that Jimmy will die and leave all his money to Kim, and Kim will then use the funds to create her own law practice down in the Sunshine State. Regardless of whether this theory is true or not, keep your eyes peeled for a building labeled Central Florida Legal Aid in either this episode or the finale.
One more finale leak for y'all. Apparently a BCS leaker has informed me that if the song The Tide is High by Blondie plays during a critical scene in this upcoming episode, then a major Better Call Saul character will reappear in the finale via a flashback. Take this with a grain of salt as it's unconfirmed. However, if the song is played in 612, we'll make a video revealing exactly who this character is. Who do y'all think this character is? And who do you think the character chasing Jimmy in the upcoming episode will be? Leave your theories and predictions in the comments, and we'll respond in the comments. Till next time, see ya.